Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. With Divac sitting on the bench, there's the foul for Doc Rivers right now. Miller is out there with Frazier. Then it's Johnson, and it's Eaton in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Cavaliers, we've got Jordan. Pippen is out there with Embiid, and it's Archibald in at the point guard position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Floats it up for Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jordan sets the screen for Pippen. Drills it from outside. Pippen's got the first points up on the board for Cleveland.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Miller on the wing. Johnson. Rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Miller against Pippen. Embiid with the screen on Johnson. And it's blocked.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Now Miller. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. Frazier outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Pippen. Embiid with the screen on Miller. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Making the effort to create for his team. Pippen uses the pick and roll flawlessly.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Searching for their first points of the game. Johnson outside. Banked in off the glass.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
It's an odd stat, but one I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
To Archibald. Embiid with the screen on Frazier, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Eaton. Here's McAdoo. Frazier outside. A floater. No good there. The Cavaliers leading by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Memphis foul. Marquez Johnson. His first team foul.
Grizzlies on defense. Embiid with the screen on Frazier. Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Just 2 to shoot. No good from the wing. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Eaton. Here's McAdoo. Memphis moving that ball around. There's the 3. That shot misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Here's Archibald. Scoreless thus far. A putback. Rebounded by McAdoo. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Frazier scanning the floor. And here's Miller. Over Archibald. And the rejection by Embiid.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Here's Jordan. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Miller, the pass to Eaton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Timeout called, Cleveland.
It's your Cleveland Scream for your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team.
Pass to Archibald. Miller, right side. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Archibald passes to Embiid. Now here's Pippen, covered by Miller. Pippen with the bucket. Pippen's got 7 points.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Pippen against Miller. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And Cleveland making a change here. Gervin's checked in. Now here's Pippen. He's got 7. Poked away. And Cleveland turns it over again. McAdoo, the pass to Eaton. Johnson, right side. He can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
The Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Pippen against Frazier. Pippins to Gert. Pops it up for Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Frazier against Pippen. Miller, the pass to McAdoo. To the right side. Frazier. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Gervin outside. Outside Pippen. High post Embiid. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Divac comes in for McAdoo, and it's Moncrief in for Miller. Frazier against Pippen. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Number 3, Trae Young.
Here's Gervin. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Pippen. Over Young. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Johnson down low. And Embiid with the block. And here is Gervin. Moncrief defending. Now here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Grizzlies with the rebound. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gervin against Moncrief. And Gervin sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Norman Powell's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Pippen. Here's Kuzi. Divac a screen on Powell. Such a wide open look.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Divac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Garland has it in the corner. Over Young. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Gervin.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Here's Moncrief. George Gervin picking up that last basket. Here's Divac. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Kuzi, guarded by Powell. The second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Kuzi's got 5 now.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Zubac with the screen for Gervin. Pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
To Busher with the screen. Young against Garland. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Embiid. Over to Busher. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Embiid is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Gervin. And it's Houston at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here is Miller. Pass to McAdoo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. Gervin pulls it in. The Cavaliers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's Houston, covered by Miller. Jordan passes to Embiid. Out to Gervin. It's Pippen on the wing. Here's Embiid. The big man Embiid converts inside.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Out to the right wing. Miller outside. Cans it from downtown. Miller's got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Embiid the screen. Pippen kicks to Embiid. Over McAdoo. And it's sent back by McAdoo. Here's Frazier. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop, and then the perfect timing on the block.
Houston, the pass to Pippen. Here's Houston, covered by Miller. Back to Pippen. Ball's knocked loose. Frazier outside. Here's Johnson. Back to Frazier. There's a screen. Over Houston. A shot by Frazier, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Here's McAdoo. Still scoreless. Pass to Eaton. Frazier outside. Stolen by Pippen. Here's Houston. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. You think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Johnson kicks to Frazier. Miller with a screen on Pippen. Miller outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Houston, covered by Miller. Outside Pippen. Zubats with the screen for Pippen. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And, Kevin, winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Free throw good, Frazier.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Attention fans, on the court now.
Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
Frazier dishes to McAdoo. Back to Frazier. Down low. Here's Heaton. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Assist goes to
Frazier's got 5 assists in the game. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis. McAdoo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson, and it's Memphis with another.
Johnson.
Here's Archibald, still without a basket. Pippen outside. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Frazier the pass to Eaton. Pass to Miller. Johnson against Powell. Johnson kicks to Frazier. Just 4 to shoot. They set the screen, and it's denied. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
A three off the inbound. The offensive rebound. Here's McAdoo. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Garland, no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now here's Frazier. After the miss from Joel Embiid. High, arcing shot, and it's Frazier getting it to go. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Garland, the pass to Pippen. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Frazier outside. Back to Miller. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Powell. Johnson can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Up top, Powell. He's guarded by Johnson. Embiid with the screen on Frazier. Shot clock at 6. And here's Garland for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. A three-point shot so highly valued.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Now, here is Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's Garland, picks one up. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now, here's Gervin. Zubats with the screen for Gervin. Spins. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Gervin's got his second basket. And here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. And Embiid with the block. Johnson against Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Out to Moncrief. Divac, a screen on Garland. It's hauled in by Zubats. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Gervin passes to Garland. There's Embiid and taken away by Johnson. Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
And it's Gervin missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson kicks to Young.
2 minutes.
Back to Johnson. And that's off the glass and in. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Young against Garland. To the paint. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. Young looking around. Three-pointer. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
A nice shot by Gervin.
And the Iceman, he might have the biggest toolbox of anybody. He's got so many weapons, and he just has a tremendous instinct for scoring the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. To the middle. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Young against Garland. Young pass to Divas. Garland against Young. Johnson outside. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good. Pass to Houston. Back to Gervin. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Grizzlies leading by just 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So with Divac sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. McAdoo out there with Johnson. Then it's Miller, then there's Frazier, and it's Eaton in at the center position. Here's Archibald. No scoring in this one. Embiid the screen. Covered by Johnson. From deep, Jordan. It's rebounded by Memphis. Eaton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Frazier, and it's blocked by Jordan. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Here is Frazier. Pass to McAdoo. Shot clock at 5. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got 6 assists here tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pippen with it. 12 points for him. Pippen is doubled and stolen by Miller. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Miller against Pippen. The 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
This is a big-time game for Scottie offensively thus far. He's setting a high bar for the rest of the guys on that end.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Embiid. over McAdoo. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Embiid.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Back to Frazier. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Frazier's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Give it up one more time for your Cleveland Cavs mini.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Embiid, the pass to Jordan. From outside the arc, keeps it alive. Embiid, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Miller kicks to Frazier. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 4. Cavaliers with the rebound. Inside, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Miller outside. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Embiid. To the inside. Here's Archibald with a tie. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Cuts off the pass.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And so it's Memphis with it. 3-point lead. Johnson surveying the floor. And that one drops. Johnson's got 13.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 15. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Outside Pippen, 6 to shoot. Jordan sets the pick for Pippen. And the 3-ball is good. Pippen's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Cavs.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Back to Frazier. Pass to McAdoo. Miller kicks to McAdoo. Memphis moving it around. Frazier dishes to Miller from deep. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
For 3.
Frazier's got his 8th assist here tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 18. Embiid the screen. Pippen is double. Out to the right wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Here's Archibald. He has yet to score. Pass to Jordan. Now Pippen, covered by Miller. Off target with his 3. Memphis leading by 7. Johnson down low. 15 points in the game. Out to the right wing. And here's Frazier. Over Archibald. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Number 23, Norman Powell.
Miller outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Archibald.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Deep 2 from Pippen. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Now here's Frazier. 11 points in the game. He takes it in. The Cavaliers pull it in. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Archibald. No good. Nice D from Frazier. Memphis leading by 5. Shoots over Pippen. Shot by Frazier, no good. The Cavaliers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Miller. Powell kicks to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by McAdoo. Johnson against Pippen. Johnson the pass to Miller. Frazier outside. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Eaton. Eaton's got 12 points in the game.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Now Pippen. He's got 20. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop. Looking like a freight train.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's your Cleveland Cavaliers Green Team. Make some noise.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Cleveland Cavaliers Green Team. Let me hear you.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Eaton the pass to McAdoo. Now here's Frazier. DeBusschere with it. Guarded by Pippen. Pocket 6. To the middle. Here's Miller. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
Substitution on the court.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. To the right side. Here's Houston. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Here's Moncrief. Leading by 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Houston can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 6. And here's Moncrief. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. DeBusschere against Embiid. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
.143 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Houston. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 9.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Young outside. There's 1:17 left in the third. The teardrop falls in. Young's got 10.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Out to the wing. Here's Houston. Here's Zubac. Drops in the layup for 2. Zubac has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's Young on the wing. He's got 10. Here's DeBusschere. Drills the three-pointer. DeBusschere's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's Houston. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is Young. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Launches it. That shot off. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here are the Cavaliers now, trailing by 5. We've got Gervin. Pippen is out there with Jordan. And it's Archibald in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Jordan a screen on Miller. Pippen the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pippen with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Free throw good from Pippen.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. On the wing, Johnson. Frazier outside. No good on the three.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Pippen. Shoots over Frazier. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Miller kicks to McAdoo. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And for Memphis, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. This quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now, and that one is off. Irvin surveying the D. Four on the shot clock. That gives them the lead. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Frazier outside. Fires for three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Johnson, his second team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And he makes the first.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jordan. And Norman Powell subbed in for Scottie Pippen. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead, hopefully for them. That miss won't cost them.
Jordan, his first team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Marquez Johnson, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. A different look now for Cleveland. Jordan, he's checked in for Zubac. Joel Embiid comes in for Gervin. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Norman Powell. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. To the paint, Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, it's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Frazier. Pass to Johnson. A fader. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Embiid. Pass to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
And boy, did they get bailed out on that possession. Embiid able to just make something out of nothing.
Now here's Frazier. Not a lot of room. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Marquez Johnson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Johnson drops them both. Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Jordan sets the screen for Pippen. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Frazier dishes to McAdoo. Pass to Miller. Here is Frazier. Here's McAdoo to take the lead. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Flag! Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 3. To the wing on the left. McAdoo inside. Back to Frazier. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Eaton. Defended by Jordan. And here's Miller outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Cleveland leading by 3. The 3, Pippen. It's hauled in by Frazier. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The game now all-time.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Archibald. Pass to Jordan. Floats it up for Pippen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Dance man! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! You're off lead. You have the camera right here.
from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now Frazier. Pass to Johnson. Fader on the way, and it's good off the glass. Johnson's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make him pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Here's Archibald. Into the lane. Pass to Embiid. And it's sent back by McAdoo to take the lead. Good work defensively by Pippen.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Embiid. 6 to shoot. Right side, Pippen. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. McAdoo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. So they take the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Archibald. Back to Embiid. Pass to Jordan. Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Johnson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Marquez Johnson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson. Gervin's checked in for the Cavaliers. Young's checked in for the Grizzlies. He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Embiid. And here is Jordan. Now here's Embiid. Back to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Frazier. Jordan down low. He's against McAdoo. That one goes in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Here's Miller. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Pippen. Embiid with a screen on Frazier. Frazier against Pippen. Out to Gervin. Embiid inside the line. Rebounded by McAdoo. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. High post Young. Jordan on him. Here's Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
His third.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And the first one at the line is good. Moncrief is checked in for Young. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Pass to Embiid. Over Johnson, and they double up Embiid. Count it. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
Johnson down low, guarded by Embiid. Johnson can't get it to go. Embiid is at the elbow. Outside for Pippen. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Pippen's got 15 points in just the second half.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Miller. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses the chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Jordan. Pippen with the wide-open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Miller, the pass to Moncrief. To stop the run. Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Well, this is starting to get real.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Pass to Miller.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
His fourth team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Miller taking 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
But in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Timeout, Cavaliers. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Embiid with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Miller penetrating, stolen by Pippen. Curvin against Moncrief. Pass to Embiid. Over Johnson. Oh, missed it.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by 2. Timeout, Cavaliers. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
His fourth team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Joel Embiid, taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Good on both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Fans, your Cavaliers, youth team. All right, fans, stand up and get loud.
Here's Frazier, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Frazier. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got Miller. Johnson is out there with McAdoo. Then there's Frazier. And it's Eaton into the 5 down low. Johnson outside. Not going to go that time. Cavaliers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Yes! And the foul. That one on Frazier.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Nate Archibald, shooting 1.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Johnson outside. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
Cleveland leading by 3. And here's Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Cavaliers moving the ball around. He's guarded by Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
his fifth, second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, flag! 2 shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line.
You know, they would have liked to have gotten them all, but he did make it a 2-possession game.
Frazier outside. On the wing, Miller. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. One on Pippen.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Miller, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good for Miller.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Cavaliers leading. Here's Archibald. And they double up Embiid. Lock at 6. 3, Pippen bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got 33.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Frazier. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Archibald passes to Embiid. Over McAdoo. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Embiid's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. To the paint. Here's Heaton. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Timeout, Cavaliers.
Start it.
Fans, get on your feet and make some noise for your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team.
We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Up top, Pippen. Covered by Miller. Pass to Embiid. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so Miller will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period.
Scotty's Pippen, his third. Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Miller taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime. Embiid with the screen on Frazier. High post Embiid. Six on the shot clock. Here's Archibald. Frazier covering. Archibald can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Frazier outside. Pass to Miller. Back to Frazier. Here's Johnson. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Johnson's got 30 points. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. And here's Embiid. Over McAdoo. Hits the outside fadeaway. Embiid's got 22.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Pass to Miller. Fades and shoots. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Jordan. He's guarded by Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Memphis making a change here. DeBusschere is checked in. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. We have a dancer. Next dancer,
Miller on the wing. Defended by Pippen. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
His fourth team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Joel Embiid.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. 19 seconds left in the first overtime. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Who out there wants a t-shirt? Get wild! It's time for some t-shirts!
And here's Miller outside. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
15 foul. At the line for Cleveland, Nate Archibald taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame. And so it's Memphis with it. Pass to McAdoo. Beyond the arc. Miller, no up. When they foul intentionally, that's what they have to do at this point.
His third. Team's in the penalty. At the line for your Cavaliers, Nate Archibald, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ballgame.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra win to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our